statement, and I'll open it up for questions. As you can see, we are standing in front of the unconquered statue here at Florida State University. I think not just the state of Florida, not just FSU fans, but I think college football fans nationwide were shocked when FSU was left out in an unprecedented way. Never have you had an undefeated team out of the big conferences be denied a spot in the playoffs, and this is just a historic act by the playoff committee. I also think recently you heard some statements by anonymously, but of one of the committee members who said, "I can't believe we're going to have to do this." As you know, the Supreme Court has said that college athletics, college football is subject to the antitrust laws of the state of Florida and the federal antitrust laws. And from everything that has been said, based on the very unique decision, the unprecedented decision, some might say this was a selection that no one saw coming and was very much seen as to favor certain potentially conferences. And as we're seeing more and more participants shift to a smaller number of conferences, we've got to look at the effect on the competitive trade and anti-competitive practices here. And so because of the most recent statements, because of how shocking this decision was, we are launching a pre-suit investigation of antitrust, which is designated to the Attorney General's office, and we are sending out pre-suit subpoenas to the playoff selection committee. Those will be sent out today, and we expect that they will be cooperative. They are given 30 days to respond, but we are asking that they do so in a more expedited manner based on the time frame we're looking at, and certainly we will take any action that is warranted based on the investigation. I'd be happy to take any questions you may have.
Attorney General, what's the hopes in all of this?
You know, I think the hope is to make sure that there's transparency in this process, that college football fans nationwide are assured that there is a pure system, that if you earn a spot in the playoff, that you are given that, and there is not that the balance is not weighted in favor of one conference or another. I think people, whether you're an FSU fan or not, I'm a lifelong Gator. I have come from a family of Gators, and I can tell you I have been certainly surprised, not only by the initial announcement, but by the information that has been leaked thus far, relationships that were involved, potential conflicts of interest, how certain revenue, one of the main concerns is whether there's not revenue discrimination here. And so we're going to be looking at all of this within the investigation. But, I'm a lifelong Gator, and I recognize when there needs to be answers and there needs to be transparency. And for the sake of college football and the purity of the sport, this is an important investigation going forward. And I think not just Floridians, but folks nationwide will want answers. Look, it's no secret in Florida, merit matters. And for whatever reason, FSU is left out of this playoff process. And maybe the playoff selection committee did that for attention, and certainly they have our attention now.
This issue has already drawn some criticism from some people who say that this is just a publicity stunt for either the governor or, I imagine that there will be criticisms that this is a publicity stunt as well, this subpoena. What would be your response?
Oh, there's nothing new in terms of courts addressing whether, college athletics, whether the antitrust laws apply to them. And, there was a recent case just a few years ago where they said this is a consideration. In terms of my role and the scope of my office, we are specifically delegated the responsibility to enforce the Florida Antitrust Act. And so, this is something that is the responsibility of our office. Certainly, I would expect not just the governor or FSU fans, but many would want to make sure that this is abiding by the Florida Antitrust Act and the federal antitrust laws. And of anybody, my office actually has this responsibility. And so we're issuing these subpoenas. We'll begin the process of looking at this to make sure there aren't anti-competitive practices going on. Certainly, We don't expect it will be able to change the outcome, but folks want answers, and they want to ensure the purity of the process, and that's what we're seeking.
So this is maybe something for the future to potentially prevent something like this happening again if you do discover some kind of fraud.
Well, look, it's no secret that the conferences are getting fewer and bigger and more powerful. I mean, if you look at even the folks that were chosen for this year's playoffs, they're moving conferences next year. So the number is reducing. The power of those conferences is increasing, which again lends itself to how is that affecting, our anti-competitive laws. We want to make sure that there's purity in this process, that there's true competition. And look, just in the state of Florida, last weekend, we had a game where Berkeley was playing Miami Norland. Miami Norland had about 15 Division I recruits. Berkeley had 2. They played the game, and Berkeley, from my home county, won, right? You can't prejudge the winners. You got to let them play the game. And what we want to make sure is in this process, are the winners being picked before they're ever allowed to compete? Is that anti-competitive? Are there relationships? Are there money concerns? What is affecting this process? And if it was all on the up and up and the protocols were followed, fine. But transparency is important, and we need to make sure that the laws are followed. And that's why this pre-suit investigatory process is important. Just let them play the game.
We're just to the end of the subpoenas, or will you go further? Will you go to broadcast networks and whatnot, see if they're involved in it?
We have asked for documents relating to whether there were conflicts of interest, communications with members, whether there was compensation to members. We'll certainly release the subpoena. Folks will be able to see that those documents we're asking for. And as with any investigation, after you receive information, after you receive responses to questions, we've also asked interrogatories, which are specific questions related to whether or not there was anti-competitive practices in the selection process. We may need to ask for more documents. We may need answers to more questions. But as with any investigation, you won't know that until you start getting into the information and examining how the information you receive is relevant to the laws.
Could you tell us a little bit about how this came to be? I mean, are there conversations with others in the government or at the university? I mean, the governor did earmark $1 million for this endeavor.
Well, as the Attorney General, I have certain responsibilities, and we have great lawyers who are on staff and examining this continuously. I can tell you, we've been looking at this for some time, and we would not have done this lightly, and that's why you didn't hear me talk about this last week. You didn't hear me launching anything last week. We had to look at our laws, what the laws provide for, and whether or not the information that we have been given, the very little information we have at this time, which is why we're looking for more information, we're looking for more transparency to determine whether or not our laws were violated. And certainly not every investigation leads to suit, but many do, and that's what this process will be about.
One question for you. Depending on what this turns up, what kind of damage do you see that this could create, just to college football as a whole? Just to, college sports as a whole. If, playing the games doesn't matter. Kind of what you're saying.
Yeah, look, merit matters. This is an unprecedented decision. You have never had an undefeated team from, this conference that was denied a playoff spot over a team that has been defeated in the decades that we've had the playoffs. And so this is so important. And I think that it's not just about FSU, and it's not just about the state of Florida. I think folks across the nation are going to want to see that there is transparency in this process, and that there's true competition. That's what these laws are set up to ensure. Again, anyone that says that FSU shouldn't have been given a spot needs to look at the fact that you had a kid play his heart out, injured for this team. FSU proved itself through the whole season. You had a backup quarterback come in, play his heart out. They won with a backup quarterback. They then won with their third backup quarterback to clinch the title. They were number 4, and you're going to deny them a spot after they beat out a rival in a championship game, and you're going to do that in a historic way that's never been done, and you're going to expect that nobody asks questions? Or you're not going to have to show why you did that? Especially when, as one member came out and said, I can't believe we're going to have to do this. Well, why did they have to do this? What was the reasoning for that? Was it relationships? Was it money? Was it the power of certain conferences over other? And what does that mean going forward? And again, not every investigation will lead to a suit, but those of us that are charged with the responsibility to make sure laws are followed have to make sure that we have the answers and we examine the process. And I say, again, in Florida, merit matters. FSU proved that they deserve to be in the playoffs. And if the selection committee believes that that's not the case and there was truth in that deliberative process, if they truly followed their protocols, then we expect them to be cooperative and provide us all this information in an expedited manner.
Final